Now let me tell you who I am and who this beautiful girl on the screen is. My name is Brigette Henschel, and this beautiful girl on the screen is my daughter, Amalia Henschel. Before I get started with telling you her story, I want you all to know that I brought her here with me tonight. I brought her here with me because I know for absolute sure that she wants me to tell her story. My husband and I moved our family to Washera County 17 years ago with the dream of raising our children in a small, quiet, and safe central Wisconsin community. At the time, Amalia was 8 years old and our only child. Amalia had lots of friends, but she was best friends with her teammates. She was your typical all-American girl that every parent would be proud to have as their daughter. Things started to change a little bit between her sophomore and junior years of high school, though. She stopped playing sports and started to hang around with some different friends. They also seemed like good kids. And even though she kind of lost her interest in sports, she developed a love for music, writing poems, and photography. Her senior year of high school, she attended UW-Fox Valley for part of each school day, earning a head start at college while she was still in high school. That next year after high school, she attended college full-time and did some modeling in the summer for a sporting apparel catalog. After the first year of college, though, we noticed some more changes. She was really starting to have trouble getting motivated for her classes and everything else that had to do with her future. We gave her the benefit of the doubt and just thought that she might need some time or a few years to figure out what she wanted to do with her life. Now we know that she was doing some partying, and we expressed our concern. But at the same time, we just thought most young adults her age were doing a little partying. We knew we did some at that age also. But what we didn't know was the type of partying they were doing. We started to find prescription painkillers on her, even though we knew she didn't have a prescription. Oxycontin, Vicodin were some of the ones we usually found and we disposed of. We also started to find marijuana and marijuana pipes. When we were that age, our partying consisted of a 12-pack of beer and a campfire. So we became very concerned and even a bit angry at her. At this time, we really started talking to her about getting her act together and pressing her pretty hard about straightening her life out. We offered to get her help in any way we could. She just blew us off. She said we were overreacting. She said she didn't have a problem. The problem persisted though, and we started to see things get worse over the next year or so, and we knew we had to do something. In the fall of 2011, my husband and I did an intervention when we thought Amalia had a prescription painkiller problem that she couldn't fix on her own. Over the next 4 months, Amalia went through a 30-day treatment program in Oshkosh, followed by a 90-day program in Fond du Lac. We visited her every chance we could. We attended all the family sessions. And I know that she was almost a little overwhelmed by our love and our encouragement. She completed her 90-day program at the end of January 2012. And from what we could tell, she sure looked like she was a different person, that she was changed and heading in the right direction. We did understand from our family sessions that addiction is a disease. and it is very hard to overcome on the first or even second or even third attempt. On the early evening of April 11th, she said she was going to hang out with an old girlfriend that she hadn't seen in a while. We knew this friend. We knew she would be all right for Amalia to be around. What we didn't know is this girlfriend had to work till 11 o'clock, and Amalia called a different so-called friend that we didn't know. We also didn't know that that was going to be the last time that we were going to be able to hug her and tell her that we loved her. This person gave her heroin at his house, according to the police report, and then they went to a bar in Red Granite. Not long after arriving at that bar, Amalia left that bar by herself and was found dead next to a porch located less than 100 yards from that back entrance of that bar. This other so-called friend who gave her the heroin is currently facing federal charges for murder under the Limbias law. April 12th, 2012. This is without a doubt the worst day of our lives. This was the day our beautiful daughter, Amalia, died because of heroin at the age of 21. I am the voice that Amalia no longer has, and I know that she wants me to bring awareness to this heroin epidemic and tell her story so that it might make a positive difference in this world. Hopefully, by hearing my daughter Amalia Henschel's story, everyone can work together to stomp out this heroin epidemic, and nobody here will ever have a story that sounds tragically familiar as mine. Thank you.